going to do a couple more of examples of this one because I didn't realize that you couldn't see the example that I was doing. So notice on this problem, there's a number in front of the x squared, so that's going to make things a little more difficult. That means that when I factor, this can't just be x and x anymore. It's either going to have to be 1x and 10x or 2x and 5x, because those are the options that would give you 10. So I'm going to have to do some trial and error. The other thing I know is that when I multiply to get 20, I need to use 1 and 20, 2 and 10, or 4 and 5. I always start with the ones that are closer together. So I'm actually going to start with the 4 and the 5 and the 2 and the 5 and see what happens. When I multiply 2x times 5, that's 10x. 4 times 5 is 20x. There's no way that 10x and 20x gives me 33x. So I'm going to switch these numbers and see what happens. This would give me 8x, and this would give me 25x. Well, if I have negative 25 and negative 8, that would be negative 33, so I found it. The factored form would be 2x minus 5 times 5x minus 4, because a negative 5 times a negative 4 is a positive 20. Let's do another one. Last one here. 12x squared plus 7x minus 12. And this is the one I thought I was doing and you could see, but you couldn't. So a few things I could try here. I know that this could be 1x and 12x. Or I could use 2x and 3x. Or I could use 3x and 4x. I always like to start with the ones that are closer together and try those first. So I'm going to start using 3x and 4x. I know that the last numbers have to be 1 and 12, or 2 and 6, or 3 and 4. Again, I usually start with the ones that are closer together and try those first. So I'm going to try 3 and 4. This would be 12x and 12x, and that is not 7x. So I'm going to switch my numbers and put 4 and 3. This would be 9x, and this would be 8x. Sorry, this would be 16x, right? 9x and 16x. And 9x and 16x, that would give me 7 if this was positive and this was negative. So my factored is going to be 3x and 4x, and a 4 here and a 3 here, because that would be 9 and 16, which would give me 7. And the 16 has to be positive, and now 9 has to be negative.